Welcome into Black and Gold Insider. This is the show where we get to meet the members of the Black and Gold a little bit better. I am Max Bretos, and we are joined by, are you an attacking, how would you describe your position talking here to Matt Evans? Attacking midfielder, winger, forward?
A little bit of everything, but you can play wherever you need, but mostly attacking midfielder, winger, but yeah.
Matt has a very interesting story to tell, and we're here to help him tell it with us so we can get to know him a little bit better. Another local product. It's good, by the way, Matt, at your age, to play a lot of positions. In an ideal world, what would be the one position that you would like to focus in on?
I would say the 10 or 8. Been mostly a midfielder here with my time at LAFC, so I would say around the midfielder.
At number 10s, I mean, are we seeing more number 10s come through academies, not just in LA and elsewhere? More, you feel like more kids are learning that position a little better?
I think so. Yeah, it's a very unique position, I think, but it's good. It brings a lot of creativity to the team, and I think it's a good position.
So, Matt, we got to know, where are you from? I know SoCal ties. Tell us about where young Matt Evans grew up.
Yeah, well, I grew up in Simi Valley, born and raised, playing soccer there early. Just kind of more of a chill place in SoCal. A little bit of a drive to LAFC, this facility, and but it's good place to grow up in, and I'm still living there.
So when you said a little bit of a drive, when did you get affiliated with LAFC or make that decision, you and your family said this is the right club?
Yeah, well, I think it was early on. I was playing with TFA, Total Football Academy. It's a team in LA, so I was already making that commute early on, around 2016. And then, I was playing with that team, and then eventually got in contact with LAFC. In 2017, I made the change to LAFC.
And you say you live in Simi Valley still. So what's that commute like?
It's about an hour 15 with traffic. Without traffic, about an hour 45 or 45 to an hour.
So it's no Jude Terry commute, but it's pretty juicy.
No. Yeah, it is. It is. No Jude Terry.
Do you guys joke around and see who's in the car the most, having to go to practice?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Everyone's got a different one. But
I just want the audience to know this. I mean, these kids commit so much time to pursuing this sport and everything that comes about, not just playing games, but practice, getting back to school, you name it. When did you know that you had a talent and that you could join a top club like LAFC, and playing now for LAFC too?
Yeah, well, I started out early. I think it was about 3 or 4 years old. I was playing very early. My dad's been around the game for a while. He's been a coach for local clubs and high schools, and so I've always been around the game. He's been getting me into trainings everywhere I can, jump in there, jump in anywhere I can, and I've just been around the game. So when I played so early, I was just playing every day, and then I was just watching YouTube clips of players that I love, like Messi, Neymar, and I just knew it was going to be what I was going to do.
Soccer was just a big part of the family. Did Dad have a favorite club? Mom? What was the family soccer-wise absorbing?
Yeah, I think my dad's favorite club is United. He's been a fan of United for a while, but yeah, he's been around the game a lot, so it was easy for me to jump into the sport.
And he said, Dad, my son's made a good choice wearing the black and gold. You look good in the colors, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Now, Mom is from Guatemala, correct?
Yes, born. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, but so this is like a dual national. There's a lot in LAFC. Are you familiar with the guys that have had that background where one parent is either American or Mexican or Guatemalan or El Salvadorian, and the other is another?
Yeah, I know it's a common theme here at LAFC, and I'm just proud to be part of that. I'm proud to be a citizen of Guatemala, and just happy to represent.
You got the paperwork and all.
Yeah.
You're a proper Chapine.
Yes, proper Chapin. Yep.
What is your favorite part about Guatemala?
Everything. I mean, I could say the food, but what I've really noticed is the people. Everyone that's Chapin, just they make you feel welcome, and every time I go to Guatemala, it's just like everyone's so welcoming, and Every time I go, all the guys are just so welcome. I just knew that it was a great place to be.
What was that decision like when you made it that you had this? You're a young player. The U.S. certainly could come calling, but you spoke to the folks at the Guatemalan Federation and said, "Okay, this is the right path for me."
Yeah, well, I did represent U.S. At the 17s level, but when I went with Guatemala at the 17s and the 20s, I just knew it was a great fit. It's just like something that's so comfortable for me, and it just seems so right to be there and representing that nation, and it means everything to me.
And in case you didn't notice, Guatemala making some big inroads, hired a big time coach. Like Matt, a lot of American-born players making their way to Guatemala, and their program is bursting as they got to the semifinals of the Gold Cup, of which Matt Evans was part of that. Now, we talk about under 17s and under 20s, but this is a senior team, Matt. When did you get the news that you would be part of the Guatemalan senior team at the Gold Cup?
Yeah, I think it was late May that I knew that I was going to be able to represent the senior team, and that just meant everything to me. And I mean, it's a dream of everyone playing the sport to represent the national team at the senior level, and it was just great to get that notice, and I was really excited, and to be part of that group at the Gold Cup was incredible.
And you got, I mean, your coach, Luis Fernando Tena.
Yes,
I mean, that guy is a legend.
Very good coach.
What are those conversations like between coach and you, and what does he see in you that he knows you're going to be a nice part of this national team?
Yeah, well, I've been able to build a relationship with him early on. He's been around. He watches the 17s and the 20s, so he kind of saw me progress through the ranks. And once I got to the senior team, he knew already a lot about me. So he trusted me, and then he knows my ability, and like he does with all the other guys, he just trusts in them, and then just tells them to give everything they have. And yeah, he's a great coach.
I'd be intimidated if I had to walk in his office. You just walk right in there and go, "Hey, coach."
Yeah.
What is the reception? I know you said you've been to Guatemala and you're thrilled to be a Chapin. And what has that reaction or that reception been like from the Guatemalan public? We've seen them at these games. They come out in big numbers. The appetite is through the roof. They will run through a wall for their national team. And how did they receive you?
They received me very well. And speaking on the fans, they are what push us. And I think they were a big part in how we got far into that tournament. And, every time we go into a game, we think we're going to do it for the fans, because that's ultimately what we're trying to do. They're doing everything for us, so we're going to try to do everything that we can for them. And they were a big part in how we did well in the qualifiers, and obviously the Gold Cup, and made it far.
There weren't always full stadiums at the Gold Cup. But when Guatemala was playing, it was packed, and you had the USA in the semifinals, and they opened up the seating because they put it in St. Louis, Matt, so the U.S. fan base would get there, but they left the tickets open. And when you roll in, all you see is blue and white, correct?
Yeah. Yes, it was crazy. When you think there's going to be no fans for Guatemala at a location, you were wrong. There was going to be a full stadium of blue and white, and we were just so excited every time we saw that.
You had to be pumped when you saw it. It felt like it was a home game.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly.
What has it been like? Because there's been several Americans. I think Aaron Herrera is one of them. Kimi Ordonez. These guys that were born in the United States that, like you, are representing Guatemala. What has that support system been like?
Yeah, it's been great. Those guys are role models to me. Kimi Ordonez, Aaron Herrera, Rubio Rubin. All those guys that born in the U.S., but we don't feel less Chapin. We every time we're playing for Guate, we're playing for Guate. It's something that we're very proud of, and those guys are great role models. A lot of older guys from Guate also are good role models. So it's been great. It's been easy to make that transition because I have those guys to support me, and another one, Ultra Escobar. I've grown up with him with the 17s and the 20s, and now the first team. He's been a beast.
I love it because Ordonez is from Cincinnati. Another one's from Boston. Rubio Rubin's from Oregon. You're from Simi Valley, and they all come together to represent that flag. You're a full-on Guatemalteco, man. I listen to you. You are just into the bloodstream.
Yep.
Oh, how's the Spanish?
Es mejor. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do the interview in Spanish, we can. No,
Okay.
Just kidding.
Vamos a hacerlo en español. Don't test me,
No.
my friend. Always a good chance. Always a good chance to practice.
Yeah.
What would it mean? World Cup qualifying is around the corner. Obviously, you want to be part of that. And there's an expanded World Cup. So there's going to be 6, maybe 7 teams from CONCACAF. And a lot of people feel Guatemala have a shot. What would it mean for that country to qualify? They've never qualified for a World Cup. What would it mean? What would the party be like in Guatemala City?
It would be crazy. I mean, it's the world. It means the world. You know, every kid growing up, their goal is to play in the World Cup. It's the ultimate goal. So trying to get your country into something like that would be everything. You know, we made it past Dominican Republic. We got a good win against them, and then played Jamaica. I made my debut in that game in the second game of the qualifiers, and now we have this tough group with Panama, El Salvador, and Suriname. You know, Nate Ordaz on El Salvador. So it'd be a little bit of a reunion right there, but I think we got it. I think we have a really good shot at making it, and it'll mean everything to do that for our country and the fans, and it would be everything.
And that's a tough group, dude.
Yeah, but I think we got it.
Panama's good. Suriname has got – they're really good. And by the way, we're all going to watch El Salvador, Guatemala when that game rolls around. That is going to be tremendous. Playing for LAFC and I'm putting in the time with LAFC too. What does this club mean to you? What has it meant to you as you continue this pursuit to be a professional?
Yeah, it means a lot. And it's been 8 years. I think I'm going on my 9th year. I've been with the academy for a very long time. I wasn't a part of that very first team, you know, with Cabral, Dueñas, and Rosales, but I think it was the second year when my age group was joining the academy. It was still right before the first team had been around. So I was part of that academy, and every year that I go through, I get very mentally strong, and you know, it's been great to represent the badge every year, and now with the second team, it's been great, you know, getting results there, here and there, and eventually hope to add minutes with the first team.
So how old are you now?
I'm 19 years old.
So you started what, like 11 with the 11, 12?
Yeah, U12, under 12.
Look at this. He's good. He's all grown up. Matt Evans, making us proud at LAFC, making Guatemala proud as well. Best of luck, Matt. Yeah. Best of luck, Matt. I was looking forward to chatting with you. You exceeded all expectations. Next time we'll do it in Spanish.
For sure. That sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Matt Evans joining us here on Black and Gold Insider. We're here every week to get to know the Black and Gold players and staff and coaches a little bit better. Until we meet again, this is Max Bretos saying, let's go Black and Gold.